in this mini lesson, let's talk about how to use a personal anecdote or a story written in scene to grab the reader's attention. So our tendency when we start a paper and we're going to use some sort of creative writing, a personal story to grab the reader's attention, is to start by telling the reader everything they need to know about the story and prepping them for it, when in fact that actually bores them when you do that. So it's better to just kind of throw them into the middle of something and then use the details to show them what is going on. Readers are smart. They're going to get it. So my 2 tips when you're doing a personal anecdote to grab the reader's attention is to either start with dialogue in your line, or you can start by describing something super beautifully or describing someone doing an action. Those are my 2 or 3 recommendations. So, for instance, this is my essay, and this is the beginning of a personal story, right? So I could start by saying, my friend and David and I were at a sandwich shop and we were having a conversation and I told him this, but I don't do that. I start with dialogue because I want to grab the reader's attention and pull them in. So I start, is she hot? That's my question. And that's a great way to pull them in because it's a kind of like, whoa, what's that statement? I don't understand. And then I have my dialogue tag. I asked, my eyes reflecting the deep-seated anger and hatred for the entire idea of romance, which is a little, over the top. But I'm describing, what my eyes are doing, and I'm asking him. And then I describe down here the situation. My friend David sat across from me, sandwich in hand. He had watched my first relationships crumble around me and now wanted me to double with him that weekend. He already had a girl in line, the best friend of his current girlfriend. In my mind, that meant desperate and plain, which we're doing a little bit of telling there. We have some showing up here, but this is kind of summary. I'm kind of filling you in the background, but you already know what my attitude is towards it, which might be shocking to some readers. It draws you in. So this gives you more. Then we go into more dialogue. She plays basketball, but that isn't what I asked. Is she hot? Well, David looked up, searching for some feature to set her apart, I'm sure. She is blonde and she has a pretty good body. So do you see I'm saying with this, it draws the reader in more if you start with dialogue or you start with an action that makes it really enticing. They want to read it because they're drawn into the scene, and it's also going to help you to show rather than tell.